Tuesday besieged the headquarters of the Federal Ministry of Finance, Abuja, demanding the payment of their 18 months unpaid pension rights. The protesting pensioners, who arrived the main gates of the ministry in their numbers in the early hours of the day, chanting solidarity songs, demanded to have audience with the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun. Armed policeman scheme, the retires from the 3 pension increments paid up of funds for accrued right. Is there?
It has happened before.
I don't. Is there what's the word? A proof, so to say,
that is what the minister.
Their pensions were used for investment.
It has happened so many times. If you want me to elaborate it, we will elaborate this topic as a special topic. Okay, it has happened several times in this country where we've been hearing stories about how pensioners' money are being used. Okay, how pensioners' money are being used. You know, some of these cases are before the EFCC. Some people are also undergoing trials in course of diving into the money meant for pensioners and not paid. Not only the federal level, even some states are owing pensioners.
So you think that they are still being owed because their money are used for investment? Not like they have the money available and decide not to pay them?
There's no way the money won't be available. They have not told us that they...
So why do you think they have not been paid for this long period of time?
I think we'll wait for statement from the federal government or for the Minister of Finance to tell us why they are being owed. Like they have said, they will be there to Jesus answer their prayer. So let's believe that between yesterday and today, the minister will properly address them and look into their...
So do you think this protest they embarked on will actually make the minister listen to them? Because according to the story, it shows that they have not been given audience. There's no embarked on will make their...
know, they mentioned that last month, because they carry out similar protests, 3 months was paid.
Yes.
Now they have carried out comment. I don't want us to sound that way.
Okay.
If not, let's wait for a statement coming from him, from her.
Okay.
Okay. Let's wait for a statement coming from the ministry. Let me use that word. Coming from the ministry. What is holding this money? Why are these people not paid? Can we use the suffering they are doing, they are passing through right now, equate their strength, their effort they put in serving this country? Most of these people have children that are in schools. And you know, our school system said no pay, no exams. Assuming now 18 months and you have to pay school fees for a particular child that is in higher institution, and no pay, no exam is applying all the institutions, and you think that child will be happy sitting at home. The trauma in law, only the trauma on parents is something that's
Welcome back. The labor leaders in Nigeria have described states that are delaying the payments of the 70,000 naira minimum wage as violators of human rights in these challenging times. From the moment the president signed the bill, it became effective immediately and applies to all categories of workers, he said. He added, many states have already implemented the new wage. In Borno State, the governor announced and implemented it, including the teachers. Including for teachers. However, there are other states where there is still no indication of when they will implement the new salary. Everyone is aware of their state of the Nigerian economy. Workers have been pushed to their limits and the situation have reached an extreme, he lamented. The Nigerian Labour Congress has also stated that it will take a firm stand against the stubborn governors who they accuse of lacking sympathy for workers. This is another serious situation. We're just talking about the situation about the retirees, the pensioners, and then now we're on the minimum wage. I don't know how you can correlate the situation to.
I think it is not like they are doing anything different from what other state governors have done. But I keep asking myself, why should it be that the money that is not your own, even though they carry all this money and give it to you, you cannot eat it all? What stops you from implementing it and start paying? I know some states have started paying. I think Rivers State have started paying, and some other states in this federation. They are anti-human, like the labor leaders have said. They can't say pay. Once the president sign it, it becomes a law, and you need to implement it. Because if state governors are giving orders and citizens doesn't obey, it will not look well with them. It will look as if you are not obeying. So why are you disobeying the simple law? 70,000, in which it is not enough, but that is the law for now until it is reviewed. So I will not be begging those governors that have not implemented, but Nigerians know how to handle those governors because some of them will be seeking their second tenure in office. So to implement the 70,000 minimum wage, if actually our vote counts in this country, those governors should know that the citizens are the same people they will come and campaign for, and they will say, oh, you Mr. Governor that sees our payment for implementation, okay, we will not give you our vote. They should know that there are places that citizens can still hold them ransom for delaying. So it's as much as they know that they will still come back to us canvassing for votes, and we can use that against them. Why can't you pay? And let's look at other sectors that you are not doing well. Maybe we use that and hold you. So I'm advising them that don't think you have not implemented now. Maybe you are making profit out of it, or you don't want to pay. You just want to punish the workers, undue punishment that they don't warrant from you. It is not your money, Mr. Governors that have not paid. This money does not belong to you. It's the people's money.
Why do you think this minimum wage has been delayed? Why do you think some states have not implemented it?
Maybe because of politics.
Politics?
Yes, because of politics.
Can you elaborate on that?
Maybe because of politics, because maybe they have their analysis, in-depth analysis about how they want to achieve it politically for not paying this 70,000 minimum wage.
So you're saying in essence that
there's no state governor that are saying that this 70,000 is affect our without the federal allocations, the internal generated revenue can still accumulate this. Okay, so why some of them will tell you that they are undergoing their processes, you know, they will implement this state by state. They will be telling you that we need to do overhead kind of our people, okay, That is normal. At least they should pass through a due process. But the delay is what we are talking about.
Why do you think that there has not been provision of state allocations? Because some states are already paying, and then there's some states that are actually paying higher than the 70,000 naira minimum wage. Does it mean that there's a delay in some state allocations that has been delaying this implementation?
All states get the allocation the same time. From the federal allocations, they get it the same time. There's no state that has been owed. All states get it. But what I would have said, look, imagine Borno states have paid. Where we think about, we'll be hearing before insurgency and all that. But they've paid, okay? What about states that are not, their internal generated revenue is higher? Borno state is not one of those states that is receiving the highest allocations. I don't think so. Okay, the states that are oil from the oil processing, like Delta, River State, and Akwa Ibom State, which I think sometimes they earn higher than some states based on the revenue to the federal coffer. Okay, from the revenue from oil, so they are higher than that. I was expecting some of these states that are super state, if I may like to use that word, that are super state financially, should have also ensured that they pay this minimum wage timely.
In place and let this be implemented. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, have claimed that the World Bank and International Monetary Fund, IMF, are actively undermining Nigerians' public education. This accusation was made as the union expressed frustration over the prolonged delay in the renegotiating its 2009 agreement with the federal government. Despite multiple memoranda of understanding and memoranda of action, ASU President Professor Emmanuel Osodeke lamented that the agreement remains unsigned. During the Heroes Day event of the honor past and current members for their sacrifice to improve public education program, Professor Osodeke cited the late Professor Festus Iyayi, a former ASU president, and others who have contributed significantly to ASU's mission. Speaking during this Heroes Day 2024 and 2025 ceremony in Abuja, Osodeke highlighted additional grievances, including the enforced integrated personnel and payroll information system and the withholding of ASU members' salaries for 3.5 months. ASU also announced the distribution of PhD grants worth 500,000 naira each to selected members following rigorous proposal evaluations. Professor Osodeke commended members for their resilience in defending Nigeria's public university system and expressed solidarity with ASU and members facing hardship in Kogi State University, Lagos State University, Ebonyi State University, and Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University. This is another call for action, His Royal Chief. I would love to get your critical thoughts of analysis on this.
You know, when a country pay lip service to education,